Tentacular from Rumble. Right? Okay, this is quite a complex one, so it's going to be a lot about getting the shapes right. So starting off, I'm going to be that up there for you guys to see better. It's going to be rough, eyes are going to be around there. And then something like that. Yeah, it's going to come out like that. And then actually I'm going to do this bit lower, actually, right down like that. That looks a lot better to me. I'm happier with that. I mean, this is one of the greatest films, right? You don't have to like wrestling or monsters to enjoy this film. Rumble was just a film for everybody. One for all the family. And Tentacular is a fun character. If you haven't checked it out already, check out the video we did on Rumble before. You remember his name? That's right, you got it. It's not Tentacular though, is it? That's a great name. It's going to be a fun one to colour, this one, I think, because he's got a lot of detail, but he's got lots of spots and splashes and patterns and stuff around him, which I'll sort of piece together a little bit here, but I won't be doing fully, and then I'll do them on the colouring stage, and we shall see how he comes together, because he has quite a complex body shape, lots of ripples and gills and all sorts of other things like this. So to get his big old shoulders in here like that. Oh, there's one for you. There we go. It's looking a little bit like Godzilla at the moment. There we go. Look at these rippling muscles. He's got muscles in places I don't even have places. I know he's a fish person and all that. He's a sharky shark monster, but you know, still. Yeah, what do you think? That's rough. It's going to take a little bit of tidying up at the inking stage, but it's not looking bad. Let's go with this one here. I should have paid more attention in like anatomy, and I wouldn't know what these muscles and things were called. He's so tentacly. So tentacly. I don't know what I'm doing here. Here we go. One of those muscles comes up there. I don't know which of these are tentacles and which of these are actual like muscles like a human would have. But I'll figure it out in a minute. I think the key is to get the main shape roughly right, and then you can work from there. So yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. So I'm just going to put some little guidelines in here for myself about where certain patterns are going to go. Lots of sort of spots around here. I don't know how we're going to do those. We'll do them with a digital brush, I would have thought, at some point. I might just colour them. But yeah, he's coming together. Should we do him looking that way, or should we do him looking at the... No, let's do him looking at the camera, actually. Camera. I mean, the angle. Ass. I mean, that's what I mean. No, wrong way. There, that's better. That's better. What do we think? come together there, isn't he? Gonna have some fun with the shadows around here as well, because there's gonna be shadows around his face. There'll be light coming from this direction, like onto the top there, I think. And so that's going to go over his shoulders and stuff. So there's going to be a lot of good shading work to be done within this one. And yeah, that could be a lot of fun to do. I won't do all of him because I don't know what his legs look like. But that's a decent enough guide, I think, for us now to be getting on with. Just needs to be maybe a little bit longer on there. That's it. Yeah, these little tentacle suckery things, these pads, suckers, I don't know what they're called. If you're a marine biologist, please let me know. I know a lot of our audience are marine biologists on the Captain Fishbeard YouTube channel. That's probably the main demographic of people who watch this channel are marine biologists. That's not true. It's not true. I made that up. I was just trying to impress you guys. I thought that if you thought marine biologists watch this, you'd be like, pretty cool. But it wasn't true, and I apologise. Anyway, right, let's leave Tentacular there and move on to inking, I think, and we can get colour in, which is going to be fun. Alright, see you on the other side. Well, I say it's going to be fun. We shall see. Now, outlines. Not too taxing on these ones. Nice thick outlines around the edges. And thinner ones on the inside. There we go. I've done him obviously looking directly at us. I think it looks cooler that way. And here's his teeth. I did it with a tongue. You don't see the tongue in much of the pictures of Tentacular, but I added a little Captain Fishbeard style to it. It's a little Tom Spark addition. Massive rippling muscles. This is the easy bit of this drawing. The outlines, the base, the black lines. This is going to be simple in comparison to what is coming up next. Rippling pectorals, bit of shading. Always think it looks cooler when we put a few lines around the edges where shadows would naturally be, or you want to convey some sort of texture. It's nice to put a few of those lines in. I think it always looks a lot better. And if you couple those up with the light and shade on the colouring stage as well, that looks the business. There we go. So I'm just taking my original drawing away occasionally just to make sure it all looks okay without the pencils underneath. And I'm pretty happy with that. Now, I did say this was going to be fun, didn't I? This colouring part, but challenging might be a better word for it. Getting the colours right is difficult. He's a lot of different colours and has a lot of sort of faded or ombre effects on him as well as the spots, and that's difficult to capture. I will admit to you, I found it pretty tough, but this is my best shot. I think it's looking okay so far. He's quite sharky, despite his tentacles. He's mainly sharked, isn't he? So the sort of markings he's got are sharky ones. So I'm adding another layer of sort of lighter blue here, because if you see when he's under all the lights and stuff, there's a lot of different colours that are emanating off of his skin. So I think this is a good representation of some of those luminescent colours. And after all, one of his skills is bioluminescence, when he glows up. I was very tempted to do another drawing or maybe edit this one, so he looks more bioluminescent. I might try that on another video, so look out for that one. There's other characters in the film I want to do as well, actually, because we've already done Steve. That Rumble video is already out there. Check it out if you haven't already. But there's some other cool characters in the film as well, which I might well do, because they are. There's some great ones in there. So these are the spots. I decided to not draw them all, but to paint them in with the colours, which I think is working really nicely here. And then just working on moving the white into the sort of lighter blue. So keep that pattern sort of looking a bit more real, and keeping the lines a little bit less stark. He's starting to come to life already, isn't he? I think that's the beauty of the colour. But there's still work to be done. Colour is a shark's tongue. I don't know, probably pink. I'm making it pink. It's artistic license, isn't it? Overall, he's a good villain. As well as, not good. He's not good because he's a villain, but he's a good villain. Do you know what I mean? Do I know what I mean? I think he's fun anyway. But it's hard to colour. So there's that. This is the part where all the little details come in. So I'm zoomed right in. Put bits of shadow here and there. They do make a big difference, I think, once you've zoomed out. If you do the little details right, I might not pick them all up straight away, but they do make a difference to the bigger picture. I think it really adds a lot to it. So worth spending time on this bit. Worth getting it right. The highlights are really, I think that might be my favourite bit, doing the highlights on these, the top of these, because it really sort of brings the shapes to life. It gives a lot more sort of realistic curvature on the muscles that we've got here. It does go a bit purple on this side of things, so again I've had to add another colour in there. A complex colour layering process. And there we go, it's giving the impression of the suckers on the side, that there is probably a proper term for suckers that isn't suckers, but I don't know what it is. Well, I'm liking the way those tentacles have come together there without having to draw each little individual round shape. I think it's given enough of an impression of it. There he is. Pretty pleased with this one. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a subscribe and a like, and I'll see you next time.